Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. Sorin. Haven't seen it yet. This card is real good though. 4 mana, 4 loyalty. Gives you card advantage. Makes flying lifelink vampires. They don't have death touch. They're not full-fledged vampire Nighthawks. And then ultimate 13 damage to any target, gain 13 life. Looks like a fun one. We'll take that. What else is good in here? I like Fleeting Spirit, the Raconteur, Blood Tithe Harvester, Gryffighter's playable. I like the Scab, Desperate Farmer, even though I haven't played it yet. Played against it. Haven't played with it. Gargantua's good. Betrayal, obviously. I love this card. Can't help but steal and sack in an exploit format. And then Spore Crawler, which is also good. But all right, let's just take Sorin and be happy about it. All right, follow-up pick. What is the best card here? Well, I mean, Distracting Geist is cool. It's probably Wolf Strike. One-sided removal, instant speed. Persistent Specimens in black, but I don't really want to take that. I'm okay taking the Wolf Strike here. It's certainly the best card. Strong removal. Alright. Pick 3. So, in green we have Spore Crawler and Mulch. In black we have Catapult Fodder, Courier Bat. Technically Catapult Fodder does work with these little vampire tokens, which is kind of cool. Courier Bat's pretty slick though. Especially when you're making lifelink bats. It's cool. Flies, gets creatures back. I think it's pretty good. Storm Chaser Drake's very good too. 2-drop, 2-1. But, I mean, I want to play Sorin, so we should probably take a black card if one of them's good enough. And I think Courier Bat's probably good enough. I do like Lunar Rejection a lot, too. It's a good card. But, alright, we'll take the bat. Okay. Best card here. Well, Resistance Squad is pretty good. Don't have any humans right now, though. Could take Gluttonous Guest. 3 mana, 1/4, so I can block for Sorin. Makes Blood Token. Gives you life synergy for Courier Bat. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Otherwise, there's Blood Fountain here. But Scattered Thoughts, some card advantage. Perish Blade, Trainee. It's not bad, but yeah, we'll take the Gluttonous Guest. Okay, well... I'm okay taking the Socialite. I think it's a fine card. Maybe we just stick to black for now until we know what our second color is. Haven't played with Brindcomber yet. It's a weird card. Comes in 2 bodies for 3 mana. It's a weird card. I don't like the Groom's Finery Bride's Gown thing. But that's fine. We'll take the Socialite. All right, Desperate Farmer. Finally get to play it. And not really passing anything too crazy otherwise. And now we get some more bat synergy too, which is cool. So that's good. Yeah, I think this card's fine. Could end up some sort of Vampire Beatdown, but ooh, Weaver, Spore Crawler, both are good. Alchemist Gambit in here. I mean, there are a couple playable black things here. Grisly Ritual is playable, just not great. Kind of expensive. But, I mean, we do basically have 0 pieces of removal right now, so. I think I like Weaver more than Spore Crawler. I actually don't know. They're both very good. I'm going to go with the Weaver here, just because it allows you to splash too. There's so many bomb strong things in this format. Like being able to splash is actually pretty valuable. I guess we'll take the ghoul here. Fine card. Oh, got another Desperate Farmer. Or we can take the Bloody Betrayal, go for the Exploit deck, my favorite. I'm okay taking another Farmer, getting some more life gain. I mean, is that going to incentivize us to want to go more white with all this life link? Could be. Guess I could take Piercing Light. Yeah, I don't really like the Allenbach Escort because you need... I mean, giving lifelink too is cool, but you have to have +1/+1 counter creatures, so it's primarily for training. I guess there is training in white, but whatever. Can take Mulch. We don't really have any graveyard value things other than Courier, Bat, but I guess we can take it. None of these cards really matter for us so much. Guess we'll take Blood Servitor. Alright. Interesting pack one. Would have liked some more actual removal, but... Ascendant Backleader. Well, we could take it. We currently only have 2 permanents that are 2 spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater, probably. Probably just take the Downfall, be happy about it. Strong removal. Used to be a rare, now it's a uncommon. Hopefully wheel something good. Be awesome if we get the Fierce Retribution back. Oh wait, we don't know if we're white yet though. Well, even more reason to stick to black for now. Maybe we'll get one of these 3 black cards back. That would be nice. Alright. Alright, now we're going to take the Bleed Dry. More good removal. Oh, we have more humans than I expected. Resistance Squad gets better if that's the case, if we do end up playing. Because these are humans, that's true. But let's take Bleed Dry. Hard to pass good removal. Alright, in black we have Persistent Specimen and Bloodcrazed Socialite. In green we have the rare, the Vanguard. Problem is, we do have 5 humans, but remember 2 of them are in these colors, so really we only have 3 humans. I'm not passing much for it though. Specimen is good with Exploit. We only have the 1 Exploit so far. Although it is good with, I guess, Farmer too. But let's take the Vanguard. We could still end up with some humans. It's a 3 mana, 3/3 ward 2. If you have 1 other human at least. Oh, this is a fun one. That's weird. Yeah, this didn't quite do what I thought it did. So you can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tab and you can draw a card so you can like keep playing lands. This one's cool. How many actual wolves do we have though? 1 werewolf? Well, it's going to make it tough, which is too bad because it's a great card. Guess we'll take the... It's a mythic too? Whatever. So we can take the Scavenger. It's also Spore Crawler. And Oakshade Stalker is good for flipping stuff. Also gives us another human. Can flash in a 6/3, I guess. I mean, I would like some more humans for Vanguard. But if Vanguard doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. I think I'd probably take the Scavenger. This card is very good. Death Touch Drainer. I suppose we take the Millipede. I don't love it, but Estate, that's kind of cool actually. Maybe just take the Mariner. 4 mana 4/4. Can be a 6/4 when it flips. This card's pretty good. I like the Blood Fountain too, but let's get another human that's pretty playable actually. Alright, I like the Gargantua. And even though we don't really have much sack fodder, I'm okay taking it over a Grizzly Ritual, I think. Alright, the Bat versus the Farmer. We actually have a fair amount of life gain at this point, I think. 2 farmers, Gluttonous Guest. Although taking another farmer would make our Hamlet better. But I thought we had a pretty decent amount of life gain. I might be wrong. No, we do. We have enough where the Bat's going to be good, I think. Alright, we'll take the Undying Mouse. At the very least, it's good with Exploit. There's probably other things it's going to be good with in here. So we take the Sharpshooter. It's got training, blocks well. Specimen's going to be good with our Exploit. But I don't know. I kind of like the Sharpshooter, actually. Another human, too. Retrieve. Get stuff back. Old Rutstein. Well, we happen to be on color. This card's pretty cool, actually. So it enters, you mill, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you mill. You make treasures, create insects, or create blood tokens. I mean, all those are very good. It's a 1/4 to boot. I like it. Recluse would be great in this deck because we have a lot of life gain and it's a human. Same with Expert would be good. But let's take Mr. Rutstein. Dorothea, well, that'd be a hard splash. Fellstinger's fantastic. I think we'll probably take that. I'd like the Recluse once again, but this card's just great. 2 extra cards, Death Toucher. Yeah, pretty slick with Undying Malice too. Alright, another farmer. Well, I'm okay with that. Otherwise, we could take the Cloaked Cadet. We have quite a few humans too. Yeah, you know what? We probably play it just to get some extra card draw going too. I like it. I think it's good. And it works with Vanguard. That's cool. Crawling Infestation. Probably take another Scavenger. Although we don't have much removal. Maybe we get the web back. This is a cool card in a vacuum, although... oh, we have 5 zombies? Alright. It still can, like, you know, help you get rid of lands, even if you're not putting zombies on top. Maybe we take it. Massive Might would be fine too, I guess. Another Courier Bat, I think, is pretty welcome here. Gain some life, get some creatures back. Alright, we could take the Specimen now. I mean, we have some Exploit. I think it's a fine card. So I doubt we're going to need Retrieve in here, mostly because we have 3 Courier Bats. I think one of the main issues with this deck is we don't have much going on early. Archgoals. Sure. Another Malice. Probably don't need 2 Malices, but... a lot of 3 drops in here. Zombie Scorpion. That's scary. It's a big scorpion, just casually eating a horse. Yeah, so the main issue with this deck is we basically are doing nothing early. I think we needed some more cheap stuff. All right, well, could be a problem. Let's see what we can do. So maybe we are playing mulch in here. I'm not sure we want the Undying Malices, unfortunately. We have so many creatures, though. I doubt I'll need a Colossus. I mean, it's got trample and stuff, but let's get rid of the Servitor. I mean, there's a lot of 3-drops we're probably going to have to get rid of. Or maybe not. Deck is like all 3-drops. What are the 3 tokens this makes again? It's like the only card in the set that makes treasures. Interesting. Do we need a Millipede? Probably not, I guess. How many humans did we get? Oh, we got a good amount. I guess I'd probably keep the mulch. I don't want to, but we have 3 courier bats, so even if we're milling creatures, it's something we can get back. Plus, we'll probably need lands, and we're just not doing anything early, which is a big problem. I guess we'll keep the malices because we have a ghoul, a stinger, and a gargantua, I guess. Might cut the socialite. It's not a human, and it's more of a beatdown card. I think it's actually a pretty good card because you get the blood token, but I could see cutting it. Debating cutting this Colossus. I don't think we're going to do anything with it. I kind of want to cut the Millipede too. Could see maybe cutting the guest. The problem is the guest is good with the courier bats, and it's nice to get a little bit of like rummaging going, but I think ultimately it's probably not something we need in this deck. And I would rather stick to the humans if possible. We do have some zombies in here. So I could cut 3 more creatures if I wanted to keep the malices around. I guess Mouse kind of works with Cadet too. Something, human dies, you play Malice, it comes back. Put a counter on it, draw. Could be good. We have some more cuts to do. Thinking about cutting maybe the Thrabins, even though I like them. I'd rather stick to human synergies just for Vanguard. Is it even worth it? I mean, we don't even have any 1 and 2 drop humans, so maybe Vanguard's not worth pursuing in here. That's true. Okay. If we were like a straight human beatdown deck and could just like roll off humans turns 1, 2 and play a turn 3, 5/5 ward 2, I could see it being good. That's not even close to a possibility in this deck. So it's probably not even worth pursuing. Which means we should probably cut just the weakest dudes here. Which I feel like Sharpshooter's actually kind of good in here, a little defensive, but are we winning in the mid game? Like, I need to figure out how we're winning. Because I'm not seeing it right now. Does that mean we need a Colossus? We have a lot of ways to bring it back. Maybe we do run it. could see cutting the Arch Ghouls. I think they're actually pretty good in general, but just maybe not good enough for this deck, and we have so many 3-drops. Do I like it more than the Sharpshooter? Sharpshooter is really only good. It's good against flyers. Maybe it's a better sideboard card, actually. That's probably true. Cadet just draws cards, which makes me like it. So how good is Undying Malice in here? It's good with, I mean, when you don't have many combat tricks or removal spells and you have excess creatures, I think it's probably okay to keep the Malice around as a 1-mana. Do something sometimes. And who knows, maybe like you end up gaining life, your bat dies. I don't know how that's going to happen, but maybe if you exploit it and then Malice it and it comes back. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I should probably cut 2 creatures. What are the 2 weakest creatures in the deck? Yeah, I'm not sure if I love the Arch Ghouls. I can't decide. They can smooth out draws. But at least Mariner is like potentially a 6/4 with relevant upside. And at least like Cadet grows and draws cards. Cultivator's something I guess to work towards, even though I don't think it's that good. So maybe it is the Arch Ghouls still. Alright. I mean, Mind Leech Ghoul's not great. The problem is we're just not doing anything early. Like this deck, just I feel like it can't afford to not run its 1 and 2 drops when you have that few of them. So, alright, I guess this is it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you around 1. Alright, this is a keep. So could play a turn 4 Gargantua, I guess. Alright, so we'll go land, bat. So I'll block the combatant with the bat. I'll end up Undying Malice. We're going to end up using the Gargantua probably to sack the bat, I imagine. Oh wait. No, I would have had to wait. I was going to say, could I just exploit the Gargantua, but that would take 2 turns, so that's not going to happen. I mean, another thing I could do is just play the Gargantua. Yeah, I'd probably do that instead. Because if I sack, they just sack the combatant. I lose a 3/3 for their 2/2, and then I can't block the villager. That doesn't seem better. Ooh, that was a good draw. I don't think we're quite ready yet. Ooh, that was a good draw. All right. All right. So I guess we need technically one more land in order to play. What's his butt? Oh, geez, Runebound Wolves. Oh, Sorin. Let's see. Let me sack the blood token first here. Oh. That's cool. Alright. Do we have any good creatures? Just Weaver, huh? Okay. We're not getting any life this turn? No. Alright, let's do the Farmer. So let's say they attack with everything. Let's say I attack with Cadet and Bat. So that leaves me 3 blockers, 4 blockers for their 6 attackers. I think it's probably worth it, honestly, to get the extra card here. There's a good chance they take it too. I'm surprised they didn't, but I mean, I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't want to, but kind of still okay with this. We have a lifelinker now too, so now I can play the Specimen, because then I can use the Bat next turn with my Harvester, hopefully, to gain some life. That's cool. Is it from anywhere? No, it's only milled this way. I see, I see. All right, well. Because we're gaining life, I think this is actually a fine attack. What do I fear more, the Villager or the Suitor? I'm playing spells this turn, so maybe the Suitor? Yeah, because they have all red mana. They could inflate a lot with Trample, so I think this actually makes more sense. Alright, and then we can do... So we have 7 mana, we can do the Bat. Do I want to mulch here too? Gosh, I'm not even sure I do. We can look at what we're getting back. So, could be the Mariner. Because then Mariner can't even, if it flips, can't even get blocked. That's true. Probably do the Mariner. Just because, like I said, if they don't even draw, if they don't draw something here, our Mariner flips, and then I guess they can block with the villager, but... Sure. Get set up for the Colossus. I don't think it's worth it. So we're playing against an aggro deck here. Wonder if I want the sharpshooter. It's like an additional blocker. Over what though? I mean, everything we have is pretty good right now. I guess you could argue maybe Fell Stinger's like a little bit of a liability because it's 3 mana, 3/2. You have to sack something in order to draw cards. So maybe there's an argument that just having like a decent blocker is good, but probably not. I mean, it's not looking great here, I admit. And the bats, I mean, the bats are looking okay. Guest is kind of looking cool, but we just don't have a lot of blood token makers. Rutstein. Rutstein was good. What do we get grand total off of this? Got like 2 blood tokens, 2 insects, 0 treasure. Is Colossus too slow? I mean, we were going to win without Colossus there. So that might be a decent argument to just bring in like another cheapish blocker with upside with like bat and stuff. Yeah, honestly, I think that's because like I said, we didn't need the Colossus to win that game. So we just need to stabilize and not play a 7-drop. I don't know where the Cultivator Colossus is at its best. Maybe against another mid-range deck. Alright, this hand will do. I think we want Rutstein first. Yeah, because he gets stuff right away. Yeah, Rutstein also gives you sack fodder for exploit. That's pretty slick, actually. What? Maybe I should just kill the wolf, but God, I don't want to take any damage right now. Hey, we got treasure. Look at the way treasure looks in this format. So we can do the Sorin now and just make a vampire. And they kind of have to like devote resources to even do something about it. Other option is to play the Mariner, but we're missing a land drop. I think, you know what, getting Sorin down now seems totally fine to me. If I'm walking away with a... well, I guess... Yeah, well, I guess I was going to say the problem is now a removal spell is going to kill Sorin, but I think I have to be okay with that because we're missing a land drop. It's not like I can exactly afford necessarily to use its +1 ability either. So if they're devoting resources to killing a 2/3 and attacking a Sorin, it's an okay turn. All right, we got another treasure. So now we have 5 mana, 5 whole mana. Do we have any creatures to bring back? Fellstinger. That's a pretty good one. So I could do the bat. Jeez. They were not happy. All right, we'll see you round 2. All right, play first. It's a keep, I guess. What's this do? Can't block. It's a good card. So I think I'm actually going to Wolf Strike it because we gain life, but then I can Scavenger follow up, which I think is pretty good. So I guess we'll just attack here since it can't block anyway. Suppose I can bleed that dry too. Ooh, bat, huh? You know, this'll do. So we'll get rid of that and drain them. Ah, Sorin. You know, Sorin's good, but I think we're probably just going to bleed dry the Geist now while they're tapped out. Take less flying damage. I don't have a creature to bring back yet, do I? Oh, Gutter Skulker's a good one. So Weaver's a good one too. For now we do... Yeah, I guess I can attack with the Scavenger. And then I'll play the Weaver. Wasn't expecting that. So we'll play the Weaver, and it actually, I guess, puts us a man away from the Colossus too, which is cool. And even if they have an answer for it, we can get it back with the bat at some point, which seems pretty good. do another farmer. We can do Sorin as well, but they're going to be able to flip the Recluse now, so I think we just do a farmer here. I don't want to play the bat just yet. I'd like to get full value off the bat. So the blood token only works if you do it on your turn. I see. All right, so we do have Fell Stinger. If I wanted to sack the Weaver, it's not a bad idea actually. It does put us. Let's see. But it also lets us do the bat. I think it's probably worth it. So. Yeah, because I can get the Weaver back too. Yeah, that's true. Let's do black. Do Weaver. And we'll sack the Weaver. Flip our dude. We'll draw 2. And then we can go land. Attack with Depraved Harvester. They could double block. You just want to do that and let me gain 4. I'm cool with that too. And now we can do the bat and get back maybe Scavenger. This kind of forces them to use the Gutter Skulker ability now, I feel like. It's a lot of Lacerate Flushes. So they didn't want to draw Entomber. I guess that makes sense. So they can use and get their Recluse going now. But they didn't. So they have 1 card left in hand. So attack with the bat. Scavenger plus Ghoul, get rid of their last card. Guess the Mind Leech Ghoul's not doing that much else, and it makes pretty good use of mana, so alright. What do we get rid of? Bleed Dry? Well, it's a pretty good one to get rid of. We'll get rid of their Skulker. So now their Recluse is going to flip. Gargantua, huh? So we've got 6 mana. We can attack with Bat plus Scavenger. And just play a Rot-Tide Gargantua because it's a good beater. If I attack with the Felsinger, they just trade with the 2/2, so this takes a little while to flip. I think we get in for 4 and play the Gargantua. I think that's fine. Or I could do the Sorin now. Oh, I wasn't expecting that either. Well, the nice thing about if I play Sorin is I can make it 2/3. It buys me some time. Because this is a tight race. Alright, I'll do the Sorin. I think we kind of want the life gain here. Maybe I should have left the Courier Bat for that reason. Courier Bat back, I should say. Alright, well, this worked out, because now I can at least block that, and Sorin's going to die, but I gain life. Oh, here's Downfall too. Nice. This turns into a 5/5. It's kind of a cool card, actually. Yeah, what do I want to do here? Maybe it's just time for the Cadet. Because I can attack with the Felstinger. I might be willing to trade it, but my Cadet will get bigger. But I also need to Hero's Downfall that Cruel Witness. Let's just chill for now. I could have done it on my turn in case they drew a counter spell or something, but it's probably true. But I wanted to see what they do here. All right, so now we can at least double block here. All right. Yeah, 7 mana, 7/7. When's it flip? Beginning of your end step. All right. So I can make it an 8/8. I like that. Cool. Colossus looking good. So my opponent is Grixis. They have a bunch of flyers. We don't have much removal. We don't have much sideboard either. The bats do not do a great job against the 2/3s. I mean, I see some issues here. That's for sure. Although I guess you can always convert a Malice into a 3/3 bat, I guess. I don't know. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter looks good. Yeah, we want the Sharpshooter. That's a good one. The reach is important. Can block all those flyers. So we probably cut a bat for it. Hopefully 2's enough. Okay. This'll do. Ghoul into Fellstinger, draw 2. Or maybe Ghoul into Farmer into Fellstinger. That makes more sense. Can't even get my dude back. I guess we do... Yeah, this makes the most sense. And then we can get it back with our bat. I like that. Opponent's just not doing anything. They don't have black mana? That could be it. Should have mulched first. But, whatever. Probably doesn't even matter. Oh, well, we got a specimen. I guess that's cool. It's good thinking. Let's see. So we can go land, they saw. Let's just do a little repeat here. Oh wait, I can get the... I can't gain life this turn though for bat, so no, it makes the most sense to go like this. And the Stinger sacking itself again. Draw 2 more cards. Cradle of Safety. Well, they're in trouble now. So we go bat, getting back bat. Getting back Bellstinger. Draw more cards. This is insane. Just to be even more unfair, we just... Sheesh. Wow, that was a beating. All right, we'll see you in the finals. All right, round 3. Play first. Keep it. So we can go Farmer into Stinger again. At least that works pretty well. Sure. I don't know if I want to scavenge my own Fellstinger, since it works so well with the Farmer, but I mean, I'm not doing anything else, so maybe we do. Gutter Skulker, huh? Well, I guess I can bleed that dry. So I can at least keep attacking, and it exiles it, so it can't even... I mean, I'd almost wish it didn't, so I could scavenge it, but this'll do. So, kind of okay with putting it on top. But at the same time, I mean, we already have one. And if they flip to 4/3s, it actually doesn't do anything, so maybe not. There's mulch. I guess we can mulch plus scavenge and get rid of the lantern bearer. I'm okay with that. Play a land they know about. So we want to have exactly 7 lands in case we draw the Colossus, so we can actually make use of its ability. We don't want to have more than 7 lands, which means we should play another forest even though they don't know about it, because we need 3 green to cast the Colossus. Patchwork Crawler, so they don't have any creatures in yard. Ah, Hero's Downfall. Well. Guess we can play... Probably want land first in case they have... what's its butt? Whatever the thing's called. The... Syncopate. I guess we'll save the Hero's Downfall for now. I mean, it's not a bad idea to kill the Diver Scab just because it doesn't have any activated abilities for Patchwork Crawler to get, but it does make it a 2/3, so I guess it'd be able to block Desperate Farmer anyway. Cruel Witness and Lantern Bearer. Huh, okay. So what are they going to get back? Siphon Essence? No, probably Scattered Thoughts. That makes sense. So, could downfall the Scab. Still kind of don't need to in order to flip our farmer. And we might as well sandbag the lands now in case we draw the Colossus, because then you can just keep playing lands, hopefully. Hmm. Well, let's see if they double block it. Oh. Well, I'll kill these two then. I think I'll just do Sorin and draw. Still don't really want to play a land because of Colossus. Doesn't it let you just keep playing lands? I'm pretty sure that it does. So I can create a vampire since Sorin's going to die anyway. Or I can get an extra card. It's probably a good idea to get the flyer now. And play a Weaver. Because if I don't, then Sorin dies anyway, I feel like, so... I think I'll just let him kill it. I could double block. I don't love double blocking here since Weaver gets bigger. But, I mean, they have Lantern, whatever, Bearer too, so... something I gotta be conscious of. Let's see what they get back. Another Scattered Thoughts, or something, the Thirst for Discussion. Siphon. Well, Siphon's typically good, but in this instance it's not busted or anything, so we don't need to play the Specimen because there's really no point to it. Rather flip the Weaver. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of scattered thoughts. Guess it's just 2, but... So they have a lot of card draw in there. I wonder if I need to bring in... I probably need to bring in some card draw too, to try and keep up with them. Oh, they have their own persistent specimen, huh? Sure. Oh, it's night too. Well, I think we gotta... go for it here. Yeah, it's too bad. So this isn't going to work on tokens, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to bring in the 3 mana, draw 2, lose 2 life. I could have done that on my werewolf, but I think in that instance it was much better to try and gain the extra 2 life. I think it was pretty important. We had to hope they didn't have the removal there, I think. Okay, so they just have a ton of card draw in there. Let's see if we can find a way to match their card draw. We have the pointer discussions. I probably need them, honestly. Their card draw is going to be better, but I think that's the way we win this. As much card advantage stuff as you can do. Let's ditch the mulch, and I guess Malice does do something against Hero's Downfall. But probably don't need 2 of them. Just go as expensive as we possibly can, I guess. Sharpshooter for Lantern Bears, Storm Chaser Drakes, Cruel Witness. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. And we can cut, probably the other, well. The Ghoul's not that good here. It's really not. Because they're always going to have a billion cards in their hand. I mean, I'm cutting my early game, but they're not exactly a beatdown deck. They're a setup deck too. And it's not like there's no possible way for me to aggro them, so I'm going to have to outlast them. I think this is probably the best way we can do it. I'm not in love with this hand, but I think we're going to have to make do. Play some bats. Well, Scavenger's good against a specimen. That's kind of cool. Well, I didn't think they were aggro, but that's okay. Just Sharpshooter for now. All right. So Does Siphon Essence, is that able to counter Planeswalkers too? I gotta look now. Siphon Essence. Yeah, it does. Sure does. Alright. Well, guess we're gonna do a bat instead. Oh, well they didn't have anything. Okay. Gutter Skulker. Well, can downfall that if I really want. So I can attack with both and put a counter on my sharpshooter. That's pretty good, actually. But I don't want him to be able to target the... Let's attack with both. I'm okay with this, actually. That's kind of fine, too, actually. I mean, I want to kill the Skulker, I guess, so... Alright. Let's pass. I mean, I can do the Scavenger now. Actually, that's pretty good. Alright. I guess if I got to 7 mana, I'd be able to do bat plus... Alright. So we're up to 6 mana. I want to do the Skulker. I want to gain life too. I just don't quite have a way to gain life yet. Can also do Sorin, but Skulker can get in on him, so I don't love that. Let me just attack with Scavenger here. I'm kind of okay with this, actually. And then I can do Sorin. And I can spit out a Vampire because it won't die. And that way I can get the Bat engine going too. I think this is good. That's a good draw. Why don't we look first? And that way we can go Bat, Scavenger. Oh wait, we'll do Bat, and then we'll pass and leave up Downfall for the Scab, so they can't kill our Sorin if they try and use the Gutter Skull on it. That seems important. Right. They had what they needed to They had the double spell they needed to get out of the situation, so good on them. Let's get rid of... let's get rid of their specimen now, I guess. So we probably exile the Geist. All right. Well, what's kind of nice is I guess Diregraph Scavenger is quite good in this match, seeing as it can basically, I mean, it can trade with anything they have, and it can exile creatures and drain them, but it can also exile relevant spells that they get back with like Repository Scab, which is nice. And yeah, I still think the point of discussions are pretty important. I think if I could do something different that game, I would probably, I guess, just Hero's Downfall when they're tapped out. Now that I know they have Syncopate, because I don't think we saw Syncopate before, but we definitely saw the other counterspell before. And like I said, I don't think we're the... I don't think we can do Beatdown. So somehow we have to outlast the deck that has 1,000 draw spells in it. I mean, we have a few. We have the Point of Discussions. We have the Fell Duder. We have a Cadet that can draw us cards. We have Sorin, which is card advantage. I mean, we have card advantage too. And they don't have anything like super bomby. They just can fill their hand, which I guess is why we need to be able to fill our hands too. Well, I'm going to keep this hand. Old Rutstein seems like a good one to have. We don't have green mana, but I guess even if we just rip black, hopefully Point of Discussion can do something for us. I guess Colossus feels a little bit dead here, but especially against Syncopate and Siphon Essence. But I still think it's a card we should be playing, I guess. All right, good draw there. Good. So we'll do Rutstein, get it going if we can. Oh, good. Hey, I even have Undying Malice up? How awesome is that? Hero's Downfall, and I can Malice it? That'd be so cool. Because I'd even get another Enter the Battlefield effect, too. Uh-oh, Gutter Skulker, huh? Alright. see. So, probably the point of discussion, because we need some lands, which we did end up getting. And then we can do the specimen. Because we have Rot-Tide Gargantua too. And leave up the treasure. Alright. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Oh, well, 2 isn't as intimidating, thankfully. Alright, so now we're up to 6 lands. Which means Cultivator Colossus is getting there, but it's just gonna be pretty small once we actually get the treasure for it. Might have to do the Gargantua here. They just sack the Geist, though. Otherwise, I can do the Mariner. Then I can't Wolfstrike. But it does turn on Wolfstrike, too. That, you know what? That's probably worth it. I don't mind saving the treasure for now. I mean, Gutter Skulker's chipping away at us, I guess, but I gotta keep getting in there. All the binding guys, huh? Alright. That's fine. They don't have a ton of mana up now. Huh. Let me think about this. Alright, well, drawing a land there actually would have been pretty slick. Because, I mean, I can do the Colossus now, but we don't have the, I think we wait until we have a land to go off with that, but let's see here. What do I want to do? I think we attack with the Mariner. They probably take it anyway, which is fine. I mean, we can do the Scavenger and drain them. It's actually pretty good. I feel like it actually is pretty good. And the reason that it's good, I can pay for Syncopate too, which is good to know. And I totally will, but that way I can get rid of the... I mean, draining them is actually just good here, because it kind of puts the race back in our favor, I feel like. And I still have Undying Malice up in a pinch. Cruel Witness, okay. So they only have 2 mana up. It's good to know. Didn't draw the land, but it's not a huge deal. So get in for 6 here. You still have Syncopate mana up only though, so I'm not too worried about it. So I can do the Malice on the Scavenger, which I think I will. Get rid of that, drain him again. And then I can do another Scavenger, or I can do the Wolf Strike now. I'm kind of okay doing the Wolf Strike, I think. Can also do another Scavenger, so I have some choices here. I kind of want to kill that Cruel Witness, because it flies. Then I can pay for Syncopate. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. All right, I'm happy with that. I could have played the Courier Bat, getting back Courier Bat too, but I'm almost positive they have Syncopate. Sure feels like it. Got all the treasure in the world, huh? Well, so can do the Rot-Tide Gargantua as well. We have 2 blockers. Let's see, I get in with everything. But we're at 10. But they're at 8. Yeah, let's get in with everything. I want to see what they do. So they can Syncopate for 3. So I can even pay for Syncopate if I play the Gargantua. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh wait, but they could do the other counter. Do I care? There's no way I care, right? Let's just do Scavenger. It brings him to 1 life. Yeah. They can play Syncopate and make me get rid of all my treasures. Do I really care? No. So I could play the Courier Bat, but I mean, like I said, I'm almost positive they have Syncopate. And if they don't, it doesn't really matter. I don't have a ton of crazy creatures to get back anyway right now. So they're at 1 life and they have to deal with 6 creatures. All right, well, that's going to bring him to 3 life. And then Doom Dissenter. So now they have 4 blockers. Still leaving Syncopate up. All right, so now I can pay for Syncopate by a long shot. And then I can start like playing lands. Let's say I Gargantua, make them sack, Dissenter. They still have 4 blockers, so that's not quite good enough. Attack with everything. They block my 4 biggest dudes, so that's not good enough either. I don't mind doing the Colossus here. Can pay for Syncopate. I can start getting lands out and drawing, I guess. Maybe I want to attack first. So probably do these two. I don't want to do the Mariner because the Mariner potentially can get by dudes. All right. Cool. Took the draft. Nice. Well, that's cool. Pretty risky deck we played too. I was not expecting to win this draft because this was a slower deck. Really didn't get going until turn 3. But ended up getting there, which is cool. So let's open some packs. All right. Pack one, pick one. I think we just slam the Rending Flame, get some good removal. Take the Bloodcaster. Great card. Gotten a chance to play with it. Really like it. There's a lot of really good rare and mythic vampires. All right, pack one, pick one here. Some decent options. I could see taking the Bat. I don't know what's more niche. I guess maybe Cobbled Lancer has the most upside. Getting creature cards in your graveyard is not terribly difficult. And then the fact that you can exile it later to draw a card is nice. It's a 3/3, which is usually relevant. I could see that. I need to play with Cobbled Lancer more to really know the answer. Unfortunately, it's not a turn 1 play, but good with Exploit. Hiveheart Shaman. I mean, exploit, meaning exploit like gets creatures in your graveyard, so you can at least exile something. Hiveheart Shaman's great. Really like this card. Cool card. Nice design. Very strong. Wolfkin Outcast is very good too. So is Wolfstrike, but I'd definitely go with the rare on that one. All right, first pick here, probably just the Abrade. Solid instant speed removal. I do like this Dormant Grove. That card's cool. All right, back one, pick one here. None of these cards are amazing, so I could see taking Dig Up. If you end up green-black, it's quite good because it can be keep a hand that you maybe couldn't keep because you've got it to find an extra land to fix. Or sometimes it can find anything you want, put it in your hand at kind of an awkward mana cost, but I think it's fine. Otherwise, there's like Bilespawn Spider, which I do like too, but I mean, either way, I guess you're kind of playing gold because I wouldn't play this if it was non-black deck, you know? So maybe Spider is better then. All right. Talk myself into it because either way you're playing gold. I guess Dig Up you could... No, that's not true. Dig Up you could play in a 3-color deck that wasn't playing black just as a means to fix your mana. That's true. All right, here, pack one, pick one. Kind of not blown away by any of these. This is a weird card because it only gets activated abilities. So, I mean, it does get bigger though, but it's still it's not quite good enough. Maybe the Scab. It's got Exploit. Getting instants and sorceries back is good. I like the Celebrants too, but probably the Scab. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.